are the Indianapolis Colts in QB hell? You see, the past couple of years, man, the Colts have been struggling to find that great successor to Peyton Manning, and it especially hasn't been the same since he threw that pick six to Tracy Porter in the Super Bowl that ended whatever dreams the Colts had of winning a Super Bowl. Because ever since then, ever since that one throw, it has been a chain of reactions that have caused the Indianapolis Colts to not find the next quarterback. Now, my personal opinion, yes, the QB hell does exist in Indianapolis. Is it bigger than Cleveland? I would say no. However, we're going to look into it today. I have my co-host here, GU. Oseji, what do you think about the Indianapolis quarterback hell?
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like this is karma for the shit they pulled with Andrew Luck his entire career. Saying that they don't have a worse quarterback situation than the Browns is crazy. Because them niggas really got Anthony Richardson, who has a broken fucking arm, and Daniel Jones. It's not looking good for them boys. It's not looking good for them niggas at all.
But when I talk about the Cleveland Browns, I talk about like their history. Like, don't get me wrong, Indianapolis has a no, I'm not talking about right now. I'm talking about, don't get me wrong, Indianapolis has a bad history of quarterbacks. Cleveland has the bad history of quarterbacks. Like, man, you remember Deshaun Kaiser, bro? Let's talk about my boy Deshaun Kaiser, man. Luke McCown, what happened to the dogs in Cleveland, man? They used to have a new quarterback in there every year. I mean, that's probably not going to change anytime soon. It's probably the same thing, but still. And the thing is that right now, they're paying Deshaun Watson millions to sit up there with a thumb up his ass.
Hey, it's a damn shame. It's a damn shame. Is what it is.
Hey, man, what's Mark Cuban talking about?
Albert Breer was on the Rich Eisen show yesterday, and he basically said that Anthony is going, Burning Sage getting bad vibes.
Yeah.
Especially because we're talking about this.
No, that's not Mark Cuban.
I know.
Who the fuck is this nigga? Nigga, who the fuck is Peter? Niggas lied to me.
Whole time, this guy's like a respected analyst. Oh, wait. Yeah, he's Peter Schrager. Oh, I don't know. I don't know about that. But still. Yeah. Man. What is Peter talking about?
Get him out of here.
Need good vibes for this particular storyline because this is seemingly becoming a repeat episode here. He's going to see Dr. Neil Elitrosh, is what Albert Breer reported on Rich Eisen's show, to get a second opinion. Now, obviously, we know Dr. Neil Elitrosh for creating the Achilles factory where Aaron Rodgers was. He's also a shoulder dude. Neil Elitrosh, great hair. Great suits, really good vibe, big brain, a lot of success rate. He did the surgery on Anthony Richardson.
Mouth. Good brain, good arms, good legs, sexy man. I really like him a lot. Hey, Pat, he's just a doctor now. Calm down.
Hey, nigga, if you get to glaze the Saints at the start of this video for a Super Bowl interception that happened almost 20 years ago, nigga, Pat can do whatever he wants.
I don't know what you mean, man. I'm just, stating the facts.
Richardson's shoulder that has been re-aggravated. Do you know anything about this? And what do you think expectation levels are heading into training camp for AR?
It's a setback. And look, Elitrosh is the top of the game. I don't need to do a commercial for Neil Elitrosh, but we're talking about Matthew Stafford swears by him. You're talking Andrew Whitworth swears by him. And, of course, Tom Brady also swears by him. So you're talking about
that nigga run like
this particular. It's not just an Achilles guy. He's created the factory for Rodgers and Dobbins, and that's fine. But he's also the shoulder guy and the throwing guy. So he's going to the right person. He's doing it. But I'm telling you, there's something about bringing in a Daniel Jones, who was a former 6th overall pick and is now got a giant chip on his shoulder. And there's something about vibes and year 3 of Shane Steichen. And what do we do when Chris Ballard is now on to another quarterback, where sometimes the momentum in the locker room can shift. You didn't do anything wrong. You're just not there. This could be Daniel Jones.
Yeah, I don't know. Hold on.
Wait, no. What is he about to say about Daniel Jones? Hold on. Real quick.
Grabbing this team by the collar and saying, hey, look, I'm going to be the one that leads us. And if he's not here and he's not on the field, give me that opportunity.
I don't think a single soul on this earth has expectations of Daniel Jones. Do not say this nigga has a chip on his shoulder. This nigga has fucking crumbs on his shoulder. That nigga's fine. Anyway, 2. Two, Daniel Jones is not entering that. There is a very slim chance in hell Daniel Jones is about to enter that locker room, to grab Jonathan Taylor, slap him by his helmet, and say, "Lock the fuck in." That nigga's not doing that. I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. If I'm an NFL player, right? Let's just say I'm a defensive player on the Indianapolis Colts. Daniel Jones walks into the goddamn locker room and says, "You better lock in, pal." I'm pointing at this nigga, looking at, who the fuck is this guy? It's like Daniel Jones is not coming into this locker room and demanding anything, nigga. I've seen your tape. I've seen your film, nigga. You're not nice. You tripped on air back in 2020. We know who you are.
Speaking of which, what the fuck is going on with the
in
Colts
July
uniforms?
and give me that opportunity in August? Anthony Richardson.
What was that off-brand South Carolina University fucking uniform that I just witnessed?
I'm not gonna lie, man.
This shit. Yeah, this shit, nigga. What the fuck is this?
Are you talking about the blue ones? I like them low key. I think they should just switch it. I think this should be the default jersey.
Hell no, nigga. The color scheme is off.
They need to. The problem is they need to make the helmets. They need to make the helmet blue.
Yeah, why the fuck is the helmet black? What did you gain from doing that shit?
Especially, I don't think there's any black in the uniform, and I think they have blue helmets. I don't know why they're not wearing those.
And give me that opportunity in August. Anthony Richardson. Look.
Damn!
Their names on.
Oh my God! Hold on. Number 35. What the? Hold on.
That is no
doubt.
But Daniel Jones could also be the hot guy and also the guy.
That nigga grabbed to the sky too. That nigga. Hold on.
Their name is on that. That is no doubt.
Boom!
But
Oh
Daniel
my
Jones
God.
could also be the.
Oh my God.
Oh shoot. It's raps, bro.
That is the worst.
Oh, wallahi.
Oh. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Coach replayed that on film 30 times. He just kept going back and forth. You see that? Hold on.
Their name is on that. That is
right
no
here.
doubt.
What's your problem?
But Daniel Jones.
Why was the quarterback lower than you? What the fuck is Jonathan Taylor back here breakdancing? He already celebrating the touchdown before it even happens. He's seen this and said, "Oh yeah, it's raps. Let me start breakdancing." Niggas start dancing back here. I don't know what he's doing back here. He's just lollygagging, bro. And this is a bad position to be in when the quarterback is running the ball. Look at, oh my God, just
damn.
You can't go from there to here.
Oh,
this should not be a position that you're in a football game. This should not be the position that you're in. Oh my God.
The hot guy and also the guy that has something to prove and just takes this team by storm in July. It's a true quarterback competition, and this is not good news for Anthony Richardson, no matter how you look at it.
Anthony Richardson missing reps.
Hold on. I've been halfway listening, but still, a true quarterback competition? I mean, is it? You know, I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure. And this is not to be disrespectful, but these niggas are fighting for who's going to hold the Colts over until they eventually just are forced to draft the next quarterback. Because none of them are going to be the long-term future for Indianapolis. I just don't see it. Daniel Jones has already proven that he cannot. He is a roster ceiling. He doesn't elevate it. No, he is the ceiling for a roster. He's already proven that with New York. And if Russell Wilson or what's his name from Ole Miss? How did I forget his name already?
Nigga, Eli Manning, AJ Brown. Who are you talking about? Jackson Dart?
No, I'm talking about the quarterback. The quarterback they just drafted, Jackson Dart. Yes. Why would I be talking about Eli Manning? Eli Manning already proved that he's the GOAT.
Nigga, you said Ole Miss.
I'm talking about right now. Oh my God. Wait, hold on. Oh my God. Oh my God. Jackson Dart went to Ole Miss. Eli Manning went to Ole Miss. And they're both on the Giants. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Dart season. He's going to beat the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. Mark my words. Anyways, Daniel Jones has proven that he is the ceiling to a roster. And Anthony Richardson, man, he's proven that, you know, he's a football player. Yeah, he is one. I don't know if he's going to be on the field enough to really prove something. I'm sorry, he's injury prone. And I know that's a bad label to put on players, and you'll say, oh, well, his play style is what invites it. But nah, Cam Newton had that play style for a hot minute. He lasted a while. Obviously, when he turned 30, things changed, but he was in there for a hot minute playing that style of football. So it's not really the play style.
Not great. He needs reps. That's what he's needed his entire career because he didn't play that much in high school and college. His upside, obviously, immense. Injuries have kept him.
Yo, pause that shit. Pause that shit. Did I just watch another grown man get bitched by Daniel Jones at the goal line?
Oh, no, you watch 2 grown men get bitched by Daniel Jones at the goal line. Get the fuck off me!
Get off me! Get off me!
That much in high school and college. His upside, obviously, immense. Injuries have kept him off the field. Other things have taken him off the field as well, including being tired. I mean, there is a lot to learn for Anthony Richardson at the quarterback position, legitimately, on the field and off the field. We knew that, though, whenever he got drafted. I have been frustrated in the past by the way some things have gone because I'm at every single game, so I watch. I see what the sideline is. I see what's happening in between the huddles. I see what's happening in between the plays. I know who's talking to who. I know how things go because we're literally on the field. So I have a little bit of a different perspective. I also care deeply about the Indianapolis Colts. I think that was pretty evident over the last few weeks how much a lot of people care about the Indianapolis Colts and that Irsay family as a whole. So whenever we're seeing it kind of get mismanaged or mistreated or seemingly getting taken from or being let down, it's like there's a lot of people that are bummed out about the way some of the operations had gone from the quarterback position with Anthony Richardson. But then you automatically get reset and saying, like, he was so young. This was a part of the process. This was a part of the process. And I had changed my mind that I was going to be openly supportive of Anthony Richardson because that would be the best thing for Anthony Richardson. And the best thing for Anthony Richardson would be the best thing for the Indianapolis Colts because of his upside. But if he re-injured the same shoulder that he got surgery on, you have to wonder then, did the surgery not take?
I mean, there's a lot.
Is there some setback in rehab?
I mean, there's not a lot to react to because, I mean, again, if Anthony Richardson is continuing to get injured like this, he's continuing to be injury prone. I mean, I still say give him a little bit more time, but I'm not going to lie. 2 years tops or at least 2 full seasons tops. The moment he gives the Colts a full season, 2 full seasons, it'd be time to know if they should move on or put trust in him. But I really think that, you know, this prolonged process of, oh, he hasn't gotten a full year yet, we need to hold on to hope. I think that kills a lot of franchises, especially that holding on to hope part, that somebody could turn out to be something. And, you know, it's a little biased because I'm a Saints fan and that we are currently in a generational drought right now for quarterbacks after Drew Brees left because we are trying to put trust in guys who haven't necessarily shown the flashes. But I think Anthony Richardson deserves 1 more year, or at least 1 full season of play. But I don't really see, you know, the Colts really going anywhere, you know, living like this.
Shit, I was finna say, I honestly agree with you except for the Saints part. I think y'all niggas should believe in Tyler Show. I think it's showtime. You feel me? I think it's showtime.
Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm just gonna play the video.
Is there a reason it didn't work? Like, there's so many questions now because all these reps matter to the development of Anthony Richardson, which is the only thing that we can kind of hang our hat on is that Anthony Richardson is going to develop. So then you immediately turn like, well, is Daniel Jones going to be the guy? I got a chance to see him. He's huge.
Yep, he might be.
He is gigantic.
Big boy.
He's also young. You know.
Pause. Can we get a pause on that? Like, look. He's smiling. He knows exactly what's going on here. All right, we need a pause on that, Pat. We need a pause on that.
I think you were only paying him $10 million this year, or whatever the case is. He still is like 28, I think, or something like that.
Not this highlight. Not this highlight.
He can play another 2
Get off me, little nigga!
Yeah, and I'll say something about this. You look at what Kevin O'Connell and those guys did last year with Sam Darnold. Do you know who joined that team mid-season and put a really good bunch of practices on paper, so good that the Vikings were pursuing Daniel Jones to resign as a backup quarterback, knowing that there was a chance they would not be able to resign him because there would be a demand. There was a market for Daniel Jones. The Vikings, the Colts, and I know a couple other teams were all very interested in Daniel Jones. So this isn't some guy on his last stop.
So you haven't named teams with good quarterbacks. You know, like Sam Darnold walked out of Minnesota, so they only have J.J. McCarthy. So obviously signing Daniel Jones is like, oh, a safety net. Like, oh, let's just put in Daniel Jones so that he can take some of the blame off J.J. McCarthy if, the team isn't living up to expectations. And then you name the Colts, who have Anthony Richardson in and out of the hospital every 2 weeks. Who was in the market for Daniel Jones for real? Like, let's really talk about the teams out there in the market for a Daniel Jones.
Shit, Browns. Why the fuck I just said the Browns, nigga? They need anything but a quarterback.
So if the Browns signed Daniel Jones, that might have been the generational ass. That might have been a generationally ass quarterback round. I'm talking about Joe Flacco, Daniel Jones, Kenny Pickett, Shador Sanders, Daniel Gabriel. Like, oh my, Dylan Gabriel. Oh my God. What a room of ass, man. Like, everybody's learning from nobody. Like, I would say maybe the Saints are in the market for a Daniel Jones. Unfortunately.
Y'all don't need Daniel Jones, nigga. Y'all got Showtime.
Yo, you gonna stop saying that nigga name like he's elite. You gonna stop saying that nigga name like he's elite. But who else was in the market for a Daniel Jones in this situation? Like, what NFL team is sitting there and like, damn, we really gotta ring up Daniel Jones' phone line. Like, where is he at? We need him right now. Like, nobody said that. Like, the Seahawks, not even the Seahawks, because they signed Sam Darnold.
Damn, that's true, nigga. Shit. Maybe I can't even say the fucking Raiders because them niggas probably got Geno Smith.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, the quarterbacks who went out and got signed for real. I think there was a market for a Geno Smith. I think there was a market for a Sam Darnold. There absolutely wasn't a market for Daniel. There's no way. Daniel Jones has been reduced to backup quarterback because he's a good one. Don't get me wrong. He can fit into pretty much any system.
Jesus.
You put him in the Ravens system, he can go out there and run a read option. We just seen what happens when you put him on a read option. He can go out there and throw a couple balls, but I don't really think, as a starter, anybody's like fiending over, oh, we need Daniel Jones in this room. He's gonna change the world. That's not happening.
I think the Giants situation went as it went. He got paid, didn't live up to the contract, got hurt. And then I think last year, taking that half year, the humble pie of what happened in New York, and then signing in Minnesota and being in that room for a little bit, learning from O'Connell, and then being courted as a free agent. Like, this is a new lease on life for Daniel Jones. Mm-hmm. And I think there's a lot of maturity that goes into that. I'm not sure if Anthony Richardson has been through all of that yet as an NFL player.
Yeah, and there's a chance Anthony Richardson, and once again, I'm hoping it is just soreness that they're over cautious about, and he's back by training camp and we can have an actual quarterback competition. Because once again, Anthony Richardson's upside is, you're talking fadeaway 72-yard
Texans
throw. That's first game of the season. And him running, his speed, everything that he has. Now, Daniel Jones, too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Daniel Jones runs hard. Daniel Jones is fast. Daniel Jones over on rush yards every single game is basically a lock.
Yep.
Because even the odds makers look at Daniel Jones and they go, 2% ain't going to be able to run over 17 yards. Yep. And then he gets into open field. And if a line doesn't trip him, which sometimes yard lines have got him before. He's wide ass. He is a threat on the ground, and let alone he is big. Boom, boom, boom. And Shane
That's a tough run.
Yes, that's a tough run. He's huge. And in Shane Steichen's.
I'm glad we're acknowledging the tough run by Daniel Jones. But I'm not going to lie. The fact that they've cycled through like 1 minute of highlights, it may show something. I don't think there's much else. Yeah, there's not much else to this video. It's more talking about Daniel Jones versus Anthony Richardson. But those are the type of arguments that the Colts are in right now. And that's a sad place to be in if you're arguing Daniel Jones versus Anthony Richardson right now. But hey, who knows? I'm arguing Tyler Shough versus Spencer Rattler. So I have no room to talk.
Showtime.
Anyways, with that, that's going to be the end of today's video. If you liked the video, leave a like on the video. What do you think about the Colts quarterback hell? Leave a comment down below. Subscribe to the channel. And finally, Oseji, do you have one last thing to say to the people?
Showtime.
And with that, we out.